Excellency. It's lovely to meet you.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Welcome.
See you again.
Good to see you again. Yes. We met you in Governor's residence.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Right, wonderful. Please. It's over 100 years old. It's still operating.
Oh, right.
So it has its own romantic charm.
Yeah.
Because in the old days, before the bridge was completed, we relied completely on the ferry.
Yeah.
So you go across the seas and get the smell of salt water in the faces. Extremely romantic, of course. So it's you made a point to see one. Of course, you take 20 minutes,
yes.
25. If you beat the street straps, you can do it in 3. So, okay.
A cap from our South Australian carpet.
Oh, wow. I thought it was Port Adelaide.
No, that is the parliamentary crest.
Okay, right. Wonderful, thank you.
Okay. And here is our parliament tie.
Oh, wonderful. It's green. That's the colour of the...
Yes. So, I think the crest of the
Parliament, right.
Yes.
This is a pipe in. It's handmade.
Yeah.
Very, very fine. Very, very fine.
We think they're very cute. Only members of Parliament.
Lamb shank. You must try the lamb shank.
Very good.
Come, please.
Together, okay.
The Minister of Police from South Australia, Honourable Miss Jennifer Rankie, who is here for an official visit. We are also very pleased that the Lieutenant Governor, His Excellency, Mr. Hieu is also with us today, together with the third member is the Chief of Staff for Miss Jennifer Rankie. So, and of course, the handsome looking guy there is Mr. Blair Boyer. Miss Rankie this is the first trip to Penang, Malaysia, and as I mentioned to her just now that Penang and Adelaide enjoys a very close relationship, not just as sister cities. In the 70s, I think we were the first sister cities.
Yes.
I mean, Adelaide was Penang's first sister city, not just a sister city, but also because I think we have a special relationship bonded by blood. The founder of Adelaide, William Light, his father founded Penang for the British. I mean, Penang was there for the natives, but Francis Light founded Penang for the British. And as I told Miss Jennifer Rankie that probably because the son learned from the mistakes of the father, that's why Adelaide is so well planned, such a lovely city. Whereas in Georgetown, it's all haphazard here and there. And in that respect, we will hope that Adelaide can do right what William did right for Adelaide by sharing Adelaide's experience and successes, and also we hope to also learn from Adelaide the best practices and of course international norms. Adelaide actually is one of the leaders in heritage conservation. When we visited Adelaide, we were very impressed with the work that they have done. And even though Adelaide is not yet a heritage city, I think it's only a matter of time. The question whether Adelaide wants to apply for it. But if we apply for it, it wouldn't be a problem. But then, as I say, in terms of heritage conservation, they are the leaders in the field in Australia. So I think there's very much very much that we can share. And apart from that, the minister's visit here is also not just about police and local government, but also about community affairs as well as relationship. And here, in terms of multicultural affairs, they call it multicultural affairs in Australia. And she wants to also see Penang, which has seen harmonious and peaceful coexistence and relationship amongst the various communities, not just for the last 50 years, but for the last 225 years. So we hope that we can get the insights after visits, and also can share our experiences and our expertise. So I would like to warmly and officially welcome Ms. Honorable Ms. Jennifer Rankie's visit, together of course with the Penang government, His Excellency over in Hieu. So Hieu and of course Mr. Blair Boyd. So once again, thank you for your visit.
We have very prominent business people and surgeons who have brought their expertise and their talent to South Australia, and we are incredibly appreciative of that. Our challenge as far as multicultural affairs is concerned is to make sure that we maximise the use of the talents that our migrants bring to our country, that we also use their connections with their homeland to enhance our economic development. So it's important to have those one-on-one personal relationships. Mr. Hieu was very keen for me to come here, but also recently retired Premier Mike Guan, who I think has a very close relationship with your Chief Minister, was very keen for me in particular to come to Penang, to meet the people here, to make those connections, so as His Excellency said, we can share our expertise, share our knowledge, and learn from one another, and build on what is already a very strong relationship.
The governor of Penang, but also, in particular, his offspring of an English and Malay parents. So it's also marking an important multicultural right from the start of Australia and South Australia. And this year, South Australia celebrating 175 years of European settlement. And that exactly in October 1836, where Colonel Light arrived in Adelaide, becoming Surveyor General of our state. And you can see we are inherited all the good things, the legacy of Colonel Light. The other thing we need to say also that we admire the way that Penang in particular managing their multicultural affairs. We know that when you look around, it's so harmoniously band together, people from a different race, from different religions, working together. Now Australia also a very, very multicultural country. We have more than 200 ethnic cities in our population. More than 44.5% of our populations are either themselves or one of their parents born overseas. And the way we manage multiculturalism is that we consider the differences as a strength, because it's adding to our richness of our culture, but then turn out to be also the strength for our economic relationship, business, and trade. Now, the Minister already mentioned a few things, but I would like to emphasize one thing that to me is very dear to my heart, and that is enhancing the understanding and closeness between people and people, Australians, South Australians, and Malaysians and Asians. That is one of my priorities in enhancing this relationship.
Okay, again, thanks. Sandwich is second. The first bridge is 13. The first bridge is 13.5 kilometers. The second bridge is 24. 24. So it's still the longest bridge in Southeast Asia. One of the longest in Asia.
So that's all under construction.
Yes. At least
It's really important, isn't it, the whole sense of the city.
Có like lắm, chẳng có đẹp.